Well, hi everyone, Lonnie Teer here, and this is Shannon Road Media. Hey, welcome back. This is going to be another episode of Cooking with Lonnie, and I think it's going to be a pretty darn good one. We're going to be cooking with leftover ham, and you know, leftovers make your tummy happy. So don't go away. I will be right back. Hi everyone, Lonnie here. Okay, it's that time of the year, Christmas is over with, and you go to the refrigerator and say, what am I gonna make for dinner? And you find leftovers. Leftover ham, leftover turkey, leftover dressing, probably some leftover green beans, maybe some leftover cranberries. And you know, it's all good, but you just get a little tired of it, and I'm kind of the same way. So we had a bunch of ham in the refrigerator, and we're gonna cook up something really delicious here. I'll bet you never had it, never heard of it. But before we get there, you're gonna see me cooking today with a lot of smiles on my face. Yes, I'm gonna be all smiles. First of all, I gotta show you this. A Christmas present from Patricia. A nice deep skillet pan, and it works on my magnetic stove top here. I am so excited. Also, if you look off to my left over here, you'll see this, words can't describe it, this beautiful blue poinsettia. It was given to me by a good friend. Love it. Christmas was real good. Also, I don't want to fail to mention that after dinner tonight, I am going to have me a glass of good bourbon whiskey that I received as a gift. So we're just kind of all over happy today. Love the skillet. I know it works. I warmed it up just a little bit ago to make sure that it is magnetic, and it heated up instantly. So all excited to get cooking with that. Okay, leftover ham. What are we going to make? We are going to make pasta and ham. Now, I know for a lot of you that is a new one, but it is going to be outstanding. So what I have going here to start off with, I have a kettle of boiling water, and I'm going to go put in 2 helpings of pasta in that. Okay. And you'll be seeing me run back and forth and stirring it to make sure it doesn't stick and stuff like that. So anyway, what we're going to do is start off with here is sauteing the ham and mushrooms. So I'm going to turn my skillet on, crank it up here to 1200 watts. I have 3 tablespoons of butter. You know I always cook with butter. And so we're going to put in 2 tablespoons, and we're going to reserve the other tablespoon for later. I am going to add a nice drizzle here of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and it's already starting to melt. That new skillet is working. Excited. And then I look over here and I get even more excited seeing the bright blue poinsettias, and I have never ever seen one. I thought poinsettias only came in white and red, and so quite excited to see that. Okay, our butter and olive oil is melting there, And I do have the close-up camera, and I do have it turned on today, so I remembered that, folks. So I think we're all good. And we're going to start off here. Let this get a little bit hotter. It's just about ready. Butter is just about all melted. The butter and EBO is nice and hot and simmering. Okay, we are going to put in approximately 2 cups of diced ham. Leftover ham, I might add. And what we're going to do is saute this up so we get a nice brown surface on the ham. Not dark, but just a little brown. Get it colored a little bit. And as I like to say, get it all happy in here. And as you can see it from the close-up camera. Oh, I have lots of aroma in the kitchen today. I have 2 heaping, yes, mind you, heaping tablespoons of chopped garlic. Yes. Won't be using onion today, but we'll be using a lot of garlic. So, and I don't want to put it in yet because we don't want to burn the garlic. It burns so fast and easy if you're not watching it. I am going to go stir my pasta here. And I hope I don't forget that. Get involved here in what I'm doing and forget about my pasta, because I don't want it to stick to the bottom of the pan or anything. All right, this is looking good, as you can see from the close-up camera. Ah, loving this pan. It is doing an amazing job. All right. It's starting to get nice and hot, nice and happy. The ham is starting to brown a little bit, which is good. Well, I hope everybody had a great holiday season, Christmas. I know it was a little difficult. A lot of people couldn't get together with their family, needed to stay safe. You know, we didn't have any family over this year for Christmas. Didn't get together. It was disappointing, but thank goodness for video on our cell phones and iPads and computers and stuff. We all got to get together that way. Very sad. I had a cousin pass away a few days before Christmas. Oh my goodness, so sad, and sad for the family. It's just not a time that somebody should leave this earth. But you know, we have to say they are probably in a better place, you know, especially after this year, 2020. Oh my God. Okay, the ham is looking good. All right, now we are going to put in, and I didn't buy fresh mushrooms. I bought stems and pieces, 2 small cans of stems and pieces. We took 1 can and drained it, and the other can we kept the liquid in it. So we're going to dump the stems and pieces in here now. Okay. All right, now. Okay, we're going to stir that up and keep that, and we want it to get happy in here, and you know, we want this ham and mushroom to get a good loving relationship going, so we mix together the flavors, the aroma, the olive oil and butter, and then we're going to be adding some good flavor here just shortly, folks. Okay? It will only take just a couple minutes for the mushrooms to wilt down real good, and so we may do a cut. If you think you missed something here, we'll be cutting out so you don't have to spend such a long time watching this. Now, while that is sauteing and getting all happy and soft, you know I can't cook without an adult beverage, and today is no exception. So, the other day I had a wine that was a blend and I loved it so well. We're going back to another blend today here, and it is a Gnarly. G-N-A-R-L-Y, but the G is silent, so it's just called Gnarly Head. It's a California red wine, a blend. Very, very good. So anyway, cheers to you. And while this is cooking, if you want to run off and get yourself a glass of wine, a cold beer, please do so. But don't go away. Come on back, because this is going to get interesting. Oh my goodness, this is so good. So good. Wow. Okay, this is really cooking up real good. Not quite there yet. The mushrooms need just a couple more minutes. And then we're gonna add the flavor. 2 heaping tablespoons of crushed garlic. And we're putting it in last, as we do not want it to burn. Oh my goodness, this looks so good, looks so good. Yep, this is gonna be a lovely addition. Before, my other pan I had more of a Dutch oven. It was so deep and it was hard for us to get the video camera to see down into it and for you folks to see what we're doing. And I think this is going to be a lot better. All right, now comes the time in which we need to add our 2 heaping tablespoons of crushed garlic with some nice garlic juice in there. Oh my goodness, that is going to be good. Oh, I wish you could smell this at home, folks. It is just awesome. All right. Okay, time to go check my pasta here. Okay, it is doing very well, Okay, oh my, the aroma from this garlic. Oh my goodness gracious, this is going to be good. All right, now we are going to add 2 more ingredients. I have 2 teaspoons of oregano, which we're going to sprinkle in there, okay? And I have, probably 1/4 of a cup of green onion tops going in there. And mixing them in there, as you can see from the close-up camera, and we'll do a picture-in-a-picture for you here as we go along. Oh, the oregano, what an aroma that popped out there. Oh, fabulous. Oh my goodness, so good, so good. This is gonna be okay. All right. Now, I think we are about ready to take out our ham and mushrooms and onions and garlic and put it in a separate bowl, and we'll turn our convection stove top off. Okay, we're going to dump this all out into a bowl. Oh yes, all these ingredients in here, they got all nice and happy, and they had quite a love affair going on in this skillet. I could just tell. Oh, goodness, the aroma. Oh, so good. All right. There we have it. Okay. Now, we're going to set this aside, and we're going to turn our stove top back on. And we're going to set it up here to 1200 watts. Now, this time around, we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of butter. Did you think I would be cooking without butter? And just no day like that. And now we're going to add in a small drizzle of olive oil. Okay. And we'll get that all going. All right, there we have it. Now I have about 2.5 tablespoons of flour. May use it all, may not, don't know, but we're going to create a roux here, as you'll see on the close-up camera. We're going to get a nice flour, and butter, and oil roux going here. Looking good. As you can see from the camera here, I think we need a little bit more flour in there. We want a good roux going. There we go. I think this is looking good. While that's doing, I'm going to check my pasta again. I'm going to turn that way down and okay, a little bit, just a tad more here. Okay. Now we are going to add some white wine to our roux. Okay, just a little bit to make a nice sauce. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, and we'll get it all mixed up into a nice, soft. And now we're going to turn the temperature down just a little bit. Go. All right, this is becoming a very nice sauce here. I think in total we're going to be adding in a good half a cup of wine. All right, now that we have that, I have a cup and a half of half and half here. So we're going to add a little bit at a time here and stir that in. And again, just never know, we may be adding more. We'll see as time goes on. I have the carton out here. Oh, I did have it out. I probably put it away. I may have to go get it again. Okay, we're going to add the rest of the half and half, and we're going to keep stirring this up to smooth it out. We want it nice and smooth and creamy. Good. Now, this is something you're going to have to try. You know, when I mentioned this earlier, other people I was going to make ham and pasta, and I mentioned it to Patricia, and she looks at me like, oh, good God, Lonnie, what are you going to come up with next? You know, that type of look. We all get them from our spouses, so I'm not alone. And so this is really looking good. I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. We just want to do a nice simmer. right. Well, folks, I need to tell you it's going to take a little more half and half. So we're going to add just a few drops more of half and half. And since we're going to be adding a bunch of cheese, we want it to be quite a runny sauce. We don't want a stiff, heavy sauce, so I'll add a little bit more half and half in here, and it is beginning to look real good. The pasta over there, I think, is pretty well done. I have it set down to low just to keep it warm here. Okay, this is really starting to look, we used it all. Nice and creamy. Oh my goodness gracious, it's just looking nice. Okay, now we are ready to add in. I have grated 2 cups of provolone, and I grated about a half a cup of smoked Gouda in here. So we're gonna add that in right now. We're gonna try and need an extra hand. There we go. We're gonna add a little bit at a time, get it melted. There we go. Okay. Oh yes, this is looking like making a very nice cheese sauce here. I think we have all the ingredients in. Okay. Oh yes. Now we get all the cheese in there. And get that all stirred up and nice and happy and creamy. Oh my goodness gracious. Looking good. Patricia, I think you're going to enjoy this. All right. All right, we got that. We are now going to grab a couple pinches of salt in there, just to bring out the flavor, and then some fresh ground pepper, and I think we're gonna set this to a fine grind today. There we go. As you can see from the close-up camera, we're getting some nice fresh ground peppercorns in there. Oh yes, looking nice. Okay. All right, now we are ready to put our ham, mushrooms, garlic, onion, all back into this sauce, okay? There we go. And we're going to mix it very well. The ham and mushrooms and onion had a little bit of olive oil in there. So now, I should say butter and olive oil, and we need to get that mixed in with our sauce real good. And would you believe there is one ingredient I forgot, and it's not, now's the time we were normally gonna do it, but I did forget about it. Boy, you talk about poo-poo happening, it almost did today. So that'll give you something to chuckle about out there. I know you're laughing at me. Lonnie, you almost messed up. Yes, I did. We are opening a can of petite diced tomatoes, and I'm going to drain the liquid off of them. There we go. And we're gonna add this 1 can of diced tomatoes in there. Almost forgot about that. Wow, that'd have been a disaster. All right, look at that. Now we're getting some color into this dish. Look at that. That is, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. The taste, we haven't tasted this yet, folks, so bear with me here shortly. We want to get these tomatoes all nice and happy in here with all the rest of the ingredients. Okay, I think it is time to check out the flavor of this. I'll get a little sauce here. All right, you ready? See that there on the camera there? Okay, here goes. We're at home here, so I can double dip. Wouldn't do it in the restaurant, but here at home it's okay. Oh my goodness! Oh, that is, oh wow, that is so good. The tomato flavor came through, the garlic came through, the oregano, I get that in the back of my palate. This is so good. So anyway, we are going to turn this down to low and let that simmer while we get our pasta. Here, let me get a strainer. We're going to get out our pasta dish here, and all right. All right, we have a good platter of pasta there, and all right, now we are turning off our magnetic stove top here. That has cooked hot enough. We're gonna dish us out a nice helping of pasta. And let me get Patricia's bowl over here. All right, this is, oh my goodness, this is looking so good, so good. We'll even this out between us here. You know, and there's nothing wrong with having leftover pasta. So we have a good amount there. And now I'm going to get a ladle here, and we are going to dish up a bunch of this just awesome looking and awesome tasting sauce. And, this is going to be a fantastic dinner this evening here. And I know you were making fun of me, probably laughing at me. Lonnie, what the hell are you doing? Making leftover ham with pasta? That just doesn't sound right. And I have to agree with you, but it's just everything in this dish is just amazing. So there we have that. We're going to do just a couple little squeezes of fresh ground pepper. Okay. I'm going to set this off to the side. We can get the camera up there. And I am now going to take some Pecorino Romano. Yes, That's right, Pecorino Romano. Oh, this is going to add an amazing flavor to this dish. Okay, and I'll get Patricia's over here. Okay. All right. Set that aside. There you have it. Our delicious ham and pasta dinner tonight. It looks good. It tastes awesome. Get our wine over here. So anyway, we're gonna enjoy this tonight. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be doing another Cooking with Lonnie video here. Boy, all smiles and happy. My pan worked out good. Had the beautiful poinsettia here sitting beside us today. Some good wine. Just can't get any better than that. So take care, everyone. But before we go, the healthcare workers, our frontline people, working in the hospitals, the medical facilities. Thank you for all you're doing for us and the safety issues that you must be going through and the anguish and worry about catching the virus, and probably also happy that we finally got a vaccine. And also to our men and women serving in the armed forces. Thank you so much for protecting us, our country, and everybody. Appreciate what you're doing. So take care, everybody. Stay warm. We'll be seeing you again around New Year's. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey, everyone. Lonnie here. Not quite ready to leave you just yet. I needed to add in a cooking tip here for you. When I drain my pasta, the water, I always put a bowl underneath my strainer and save some of the starchy pasta water. Well, the pasta sauce that I made today got a little thick. So it's always great to be able to revert back to the pasta sauce and add a couple little spoonfuls of the pasta water in your sauce. So that's what I did. I will have to tell you, the meal was absolutely just amazing. It did thicken up a little bit, the sauce, so we added a couple little gravy ladles of the pasta water, and it was just amazing. So there you have it, folks. Enjoy. I sure hope you try it. Take care. Bye-bye. Well, hi everyone, Lonnie Tear here, and this is Shannon Road Media. And oh, I forgot to put my teeth back in.